What's it going on, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to another review. Yes, it's Friday. Yes, it's brand new promo, and we've got a choice. We've got a choice. It's Christopher Nkunku. You get a choice of two Nkunkus. Which one are you going to take? Now, I had a look at this one, and I had a little analysis of it, you know what I'm saying? And I looked at these stats and thought, you know what? Really, really nice. And I kind of figured out, right? Passing on this game is very, very, very important. If I could have a good box-to-box that could assist the strikers, well, that's most likely what I'm going to go for. One's got plus 10 on shooting, one's got plus 10 on passing. Which one you're going to go for, you decide. For me, I went with the passing variety or variance, whatever you want to say for that. And that's the one we're going to review today. So lads, hope you do enjoy this review. Like you do see on your screen, if you do enjoy, make sure to smash the like button. That you do see on your various devices. Might be your PC, might be your laptop, might be your iPads, it might be your mobile device. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel as well, and click that bell if you're feeling extra generous. Don't break your phone around, just like sap it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're going to review this card today. I've played quite a few games tonight, and again, it's going to be another in-depth review on this card, and I'm going to go through a lot of do's, don'ts, and everything about this box-to-box midfielder. Now, he's already got an inform this year, which, on the RTG, you guys can remember that. We actually played with him quite a bit. We had Zakaria in form and Nkunku in form, and now he's got this Rulebreakers card. Medium work, it's 4-star skills, 3-star in terms of weak foot, and his stats, they look incredible. Now, I know what you will say. His shooting's not great. It's not. You're not wrong. You're generally just not wrong. He's defending, it's not great. Again, you're just not wrong whatsoever. And his physical, it's not that great. Again, you're spot on. The thing is with this card, you can upgrade whichever you like on this card with the passing variety, whereas with the one with the shooting, you've mainly got to play him in the attacking positions. Whereas this one, Shadow, defending, you can have him as like a more defensive midfielder that's going to win the ball back and recycle possession. Hunter, you have him as that box-to-box that's going to get in the box. And I wanted to see if Hunter would actually give him that kind of finishing swaz that his other card does have. And honestly, this card, you can literally utilize anywhere on the pitch. One more physical, slap an anchor on him, you know what I'm saying? Or even like a sentinel if you want to play him really defensive. Medium work rates. Of course, he's not going to go too far forward, not too far back. It's going to be kind of dictated by your tactics, stuff like that, get forwards, or just no instructions. I think in the last game, by the way, I played him at cam. I played him in a 4-2, what was it? 4-2. No, it was a 4-3-3, brackets 4, so I had the cam and the two centre midfielders, and some of these stats, man, you look and you think just wow. He's got 87 acceleration, 84 sprint speed. That is top notch. Is definitely up there with the pace in this game. Honestly, plus 10 on both of them. The reason I put a Hunter on him was because of exactly what I said. I want to see him, he could still be kind of viable in the attacking positions. 80 attacking positions, not that bad. Finishing 75, it's not crazily bad. And shot power of 80. Then you look at the passing. It is stacked. 93 vision, and 93 crossing, 87 in terms of free kicks, 95 short pass, 92 long pass, and 93 curve. We get on to the dribbling. Wow. That's all I'm going to say for that category. Wow. Defending, it's not even that bad. If you do compare him to a lot of midfielders, especially the box-to-box variety. 86 stamina, 73 strength, 70 aggression, not that great. Player traits. Sensational shooting traits right here. Finesse shot and outside of foot shot. So if you want to bend it like Beckham, you bend it like Beckham. If you want to hit it like Roberto Carlos with the outsiders, but you hit it like Roberto Carlos because they fixed that. Apparently it wasn't working pre-patch. But guys, what we're going to do now is jump into the gameplay. Let's see if I made the right choice. So here we go, lads. Into the gameplay. This guy has decided to go with the pink lines on the pitch, so I could barely see it. Even though I can't see it, it's a bit of an eyesore, isn't it? I would prefer like the white pitch lines or something that actually stood out, whereas the pink ones, it didn't really stand out too often. Now, in the earlier games, I was playing a 4-3-2-1. I was getting overrun nearly every single match. I just wasn't playing well, and that formation just left me open, especially down the sides of the pitch. Then I switched things up. In the last match I think I played 4-3-3 brackets 4. I keep forgetting that formation. And Nkunku excelled, man. He just excelled so well. In this formation, I did say 4-3-2-1. I was actually doing really well as the box-to-box. I just wasn't getting that feeling that he was kind of almost being played in the right position or doing the right things in game. You know what I'm saying? Maybe had the wrong instructions on him. He was sitting a bit too far back sometimes, a bit too far forward sometimes, and it didn't seem like there was a balance. It just didn't seem like there was a balance. I was trying to hit long shots, as you guys know during the reviews. I test him out to the max. He might have bad long shots. I still want to test to see if the odd one could go in. He might have bad aggression. I still want to see if he's aggressive in the challenge. So we went through this card completely and see the passing is nigh on phenomenal every single time. You see a pass, you make the pass, you know what I'm saying? Because it is so accurate. Left foot, right foot, it didn't seem to matter with the passing. Shooting, just watch out for the weak foot, 3-star weak foot of course. So just watch out for that, but with the passing, don't even worry yourself lads. It is very, very nice, if I do say so myself. Benzema into Nkunku here, he gets the ball from Dembele and I just go on the run. Now I decide to go for the double ball roll, smash into the back of the net, boys, giving him the first goal for the club. And that is when, and from now on, by the way, we'll see him in the 4-3-3, is when I change formations. And just when he played in that kind of, I know it's a 4-3-3, attacking variant is the brackets for, because you got 2 CMs and a cam. That just seems more natural for a player like Nkunku. Why? Because you could burst forwards and you can almost drag him into the midfield when you want to defend with him as well. And his pace, my good God, the pace that this guy generates on the sprint is magnificent. So, similar to Kante yesterday actually, if you want to bring it out of the midfield to, I don't know, a good effect. Of course, Kante is more of a box-to-box in his other version, which is a CDM. That Kante accelerates so quick, he bursts away from players so quickly. The exact same can be saying about Christopher Nkunku, because you're going to see it on the pitch in that as well. His acceleration is mad, and he just burst away from players in that midfield. And I just thought, you know what, in that cam position, where I didn't say that, I think I said stay forwards, get into box. He was a dynamic midfielder. He'd help the midfield out, even the defence from time to time, and then he would burst forward and help your offence out. So for me, that was kind of the ideal position. Box to box, but I don't know, a box to box, but I demanded stuff from him. Get forward, stuff like that, stay forwards, you know what I'm saying? The main things about this card you're going to notice, you would have seen with the pros as well. Pace, passing, the dribbling's insane, by the way. You want a responsive midfielder, this guy is your man. His box to box abilities, literally sensational. And in terms of cons, obviously his shooting is not the craziest in the world. You've seen many shots in this review because I wanted to stress, not even that to be honest, I wanted to see if he could score compared to what seems like his other card can score with the kind of shooting boost by 10, whereas this one is a passing boost by 10. Overall, this guy can score, I proved that. His shooting isn't that accurate, especially from distance, so just watch out for that as well. And overall, it's actually a brilliant card. It's a brilliant card, man. I just had fun using this card, and that is what I want from SBCs. I want to have fun with them. I want them to be a little bit different, and I want them to be more choices like this. I love having the choice, because you guys, you could think, you know what, I want an attacking Nkunku, or someone else can be saying, I want an all-rounded Nkunku. You go for your choice, you know what I'm saying? It's just great to have the option in terms of choice. But then again, if you believe you've made the wrong choice, you're kind of screwed. So that is the kind of risk that you're taking right there. Overall, I would definitely suggest the passing one, because everything, if you want him defensive, you make him defensive with the statistical upgrades, whereas the passing one, yes, you can stick a catalyst on him, but you lose out in other areas. And on this game, I will tell you, passing is very important, especially in midfield, and especially in the wide areas. And with Nkunku kind of playing centrally, and even with his pace branching out into the wide areas time after time, that is important, so keep that in mind. In terms of some players, Ronaldo Sanchez, again, a box-to-box, felt quite similar. And Zakaria, I'd say Zakaria is the most similar, because he comes out as a CDM, but he's got high medium work rates in the attacks. So if you do play him box-to-box, he kind of plays like Christopher Nkunku, so I can definitely see the comparison there. And Fofana, I'd probably say the most similar player to this card is Fofana, apart from Fofana's physicality, which, as you guys know, he's a bloody rock, you know what I mean? Nkunku, he's not that, but he's very, very technical, great passer, very, very quick. And he can still put a tackle in. I know his aggression's not the best in the world, but he can still put a challenge in. The overall rating, and we'll fly through these as well. Overall rating for Christopher Nkunku will be an 8.9 for myself. I fully think he deserves that. And actually, I was actually going to give him more. 8.9. He's a very, very good card in this game. And now, one of the better French box-to-boxes, plus one of the better Bundesliga box-to-boxes. And if you notice, going back to the start of the video with the team that I did put out, he's got one of the best perfect links you can get in the game right now, and that is Mr. Nordi Mukiele, UCL? Yeah, UCL RTTK, Nordi Mukiele, right wing back, if you can't find him as a right back. He's bonkers. It's a great link, that one, and a perfect link to be able to fit this guy into pretty much any team, you know what I mean? And the value for coins, I'm going to give him an 8.4. I think that's not a bad price. I think an ideal price for this choice would have been about the 110 mark, but you get a superb card for the 160. So I can see the value. I can also see why it's a little bit overpriced in my eyes anyway. 8.4, I think that's very fair. And the enjoyment will be an 8.4 as well. There is certain things to his game that would have added more enjoyment. The lack of limits on his weak foot. It's only 3-star, could be 4, 5-star, to give him that extra kind of dimension to his game. And the shooting, it's not crazy, especially with this card. So again, I can see why a lot of people might want the other version. But I will stress this, and I don't normally do this, I'd go for this version. If you're asking me personally, who would I go for? Passing or finishing? Passing one every single time. This one's got a worse dynamic image in my personal opinion as well. But I would like the one with the away kit. I think the away kit's gorgeous. It's just like, this card's just simply better. Just like looking at them, comparing and contrasting, this one is simply better, and that's what I'd go for. So you get an 8.4 enjoyment as well. I just think, yeah, he could have a lot more like things about him, you know what I'm saying? A bit of shooting about him, a bit of physicality about him, and even his defending. That could be done with up there as well. He's nowhere near the perfect player in this game, but right now he is very good. What a start to Rulebreakers promo. I'm going to have loads more reviews for you guys. I think you would have seen the start of the video. We had a team with Onyeka and Dembele as well. So look out for the reviews on the channel of those. Of course, we're going to bring you many, many reviews. If there's anyone you want to see, comment section below. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for hopefully enjoying the video. If you did, or it's helped, or you just want to support me, regardless, leave a like in it, boys, and drop a comment as well. What do you think of the start of this promo, the players and stuff like that? Who would you want reviewed? And in Nkunku, who would you go for? The passing or the shooting? Let me know. But I hope you guys have a great day today. Thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you all next time.